Every single New Year's Day, I scroll on Instagram and I see this post countlessly reposted throughout everyone's story. And this happens every single year. And don't worry, I understand this post is a joke. Hopefully you don't think your whole year is wasted just off of one little screw up. But for some reason, it got me thinking, why are so many people fixated on the past, stressed about the future, and unable to focus on what they truly love doing and be in the present? There's so many life stresses that are existing right now, and messing up things can be stressful, but is it worth it to throw away a year of your life because you think you messed it up? I hope you're not doing that. Me personally, I'm a procrastinator. I assume if you clicked on this video, you're probably one too. And I've had some times where I think my day is ruined, my week is ruined, my month is ruined because of some stupid little thing that I did or some stupid thing that happened. And even if it's not in my control, it can cause me to throw away special moments and not being able to focus on the present. I mean, this year I really want to lock in. I walked well over a mile to get this shot, and I messed up my first recording, so that took 30 minutes off. I missed the sunset. So you're gonna have to deal with this non-cinematic angle because there's no good lighting over there now. I have an issue when it comes to procrastination in general. I assume a lot of you guys probably have that issue too. And the reason why that photo of I messed up 2020 blah 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 that goes around every year really got my brain thinking was because of the fact that us as people, we get really distracted off of things that we probably shouldn't. I'm victim to this as well. Life is all about experiences, and the experiences that we go through should shape us to move forward in our present and in our future. However, I've seen it happen so many times where people think it's worth it to fixate on the past because of a certain situation or a certain thing that's really on their mind or something that was out of their control entirely. I've told this story before in these videos, but this one is the real deal. This is me and you, one-on-one. I think it's worth it to tell this story for this video. This story starts my 8th grade year, promotion to be exact. You know, 8th grade felt like my year, dude. I was really social, I had a lot of friends, I felt on top of the world, but there was something that I was fixating on that wasn't the past, but it was coming in the near future. In high school, learning to let go. No one prepared to learn to let go of certain things, and it's something that I really struggled with. The podium mic is off and the celebration is over. The second I get home, I cry because I'm scared for the future. And when I was done crying, I had a whole existential crisis basically. And although I was in a really bad state of mind and possibly the loneliest time of my life, I really wanted to focus on my future and focus on my passion. Sorry, these birds are really annoying me, dude. So what I did in my time in that summer leading up to 9th grade was create my first real YouTube channel, Blurry Chicken, and I uploaded 5 videos that were really high quality, and none of that work really paid off. I got like max 100 views, and I put so much effort into those videos, like an insane amount of effort, more than I wish I should have. And so I lost that drive, but freshman year was a new start. However, I felt like they're preying on my downfall. Freshman year was a new start. I got to be a new person and kind of mask myself in a way. And this is the part that I told before, but I'm going to tell it in the way that I need to tell it this time. In retrospect, it was a very small situation to go through, but basically, I was toyed around with the entirety of my freshman year. The second that things were going extremely well in my eyes, I got, for lack of a better term, I got abandoned. It led me into a very bad era of my life, and obviously already lacking the passion that I had for content creation, I ended up doing some really stupid things and things that I really wish I didn't do. I was not locked in at all. I was more than procrastinating. I was throwing my entire life away. And I want you to think, when you've been in a bad situation, you probably need some guidance, someone to guide you into the right direction. For me, that person was my friend Emery, and I owe so much to her because she genuinely, for lack of better words, saved my life. I was being insanely stupid and very reckless and again throwing my life away, and no matter how stubborn I was, she was there every step of the way and got me out of that era of my life. Now, I don't know you personally, but I want to know if you have that person. I want this video to be your Emery, for lack of better words. We need guidance in our lives to help us not get distracted Obviously, without that person in my life, I probably wouldn't be making this video right now. You know, whether you're going through a hard time, you're fixated on the past, you're in love and distracted, what's truly stopping you from getting towards your goals and enjoying your life in the moment? Because I promise you, one situation, one issue, one mistake is not gonna ruin your entire year. I understand that posts like this are a joke, but from what I see, a lot of people really do take it literally. They throw away years of their life because of silly situations that they really shouldn't be. You know, I, again, fell victim to that. In retrospect, again, it was a very minimal situation to go through, but it really showed me how I can lock in. When I started healing, when I started getting better from that small situation that I went through, I started focusing back up on my passion. And I owe that all towards my friend. And you know, that really helped me feel human again. I can't be fixated on an issue that happened in the past because life doesn't work that way. Oh my God, dude. I picked the wrong location to film this video. If you feel like you've messed up a part of your life due to one situation, I promise you, it is just in your head. The fact that distraction and procrastination is so easy, and with technology continue to advance and making it easier for us to procrastinate, it's become a really big issue. Without guidance and without someone really holding your hand on the way there, it's easy to lock out, for lack of better terms. And time, as much as it seems like it is infinite, it really isn't. The fact that we're really only here for a small amount of time should give you a little bit of stress. But you should live in the moment and not really focus too much on the future, nor focus too heavily on the past. See, if you focus too heavily on the past, you're gonna be stuck on the past. That's how it works. But if you're focusing too heavily on the future, it can get a little overwhelming. I think the best way to go about life is enjoying the moment, enjoying the present, live in the present. Sometimes life and the general stresses of life can get you way too overwhelmed, and it's really hard to just focus on one thing. Focusing too heavily on the past can lead you down a downward spiral. I've went through some things too, like I've explained in the story before. And I could be mad about the fact that I did waste practically years of my life, but I understand that life is just an experience. So for 2025, my idea of locking in is taking content creation seriously, being consistent, if you will. At the end of my 8th grade year, as I've stated before, I wanted to take YouTube seriously. I got distracted. I could mope about the fact that, again, I did waste years of my life, but I'm not going to. And I want you to hold me accountable to that. I want 2025 to be my year. And I assume a lot of other people probably want 2025 to be their year. But don't say that one mistake or one issue is gonna ruin your whole year. Again, time isn't infinite. Do with time as you will. Make sure you don't have any regrets and throw your time away. You're only given one life. Would you rather waste it and have people say you were missed potential, or actually do something with the time you're given? I understand part of achieving your goals is a little frightening. It's a lot of hard work you gotta put forward, but that's what makes it really worth it. So if you have any goals, take it day by day. I'm gonna wait for the police siren. Yeah. Don't let the mistakes define you. Don't let the past define you. Don't let how overwhelming it can be define you. So take your life day by day. Enjoy the present, because that's how you should be living. And this year can shape up to be the year that you want it to be. Live in the moment and lock in. That's perfect. That's good.